The holidays are always a busy season for me, both as a human being and as a teacher. But now that I'm on winter break, it's so exciting. I have some time to do a little bit of vintage shopping, work on finishing up my DIY closet doors project, and possibly get excited about my next big demo. Hey guys, I am on Bainbridge Island, which is a small island off of Seattle area, and this is where my in-laws live. The whole family is watching FIFA World Cup. I am a supporter, but I am not a soccer fan. So I escaped to the downtown area. If you've never been here, in downtown Bainbridge Island is so adorable. There are so many great shops, but I did a quick search for antique shops. I know I've been to a couple in this city that were great, but not for years, and I found like 5 in one small little area in the downtown spot. So I thought I'd just do a little quick cruise and see if we can find anything cool for the house. I think this closet doors project has become like this project that will never end, but it's ending in this video. Okay, back to it. So we're gonna do a little bit of antique vintage shopping, see if we can find some groovy stuff for the house, but also for like vintage Christmassy decor. Last year I went a little bit more modern, minimal Christmas. This year I'm going a little bit more traditional, pulling out all my old world Christmas ornaments. I love them. They're so beautiful. Okay, let's check it out. I'm so excited. I hope I find some good stuff today. It's raining, so of course I'm wearing this like huge puffy coat and giant hood. Love it. I'll link it down below. You need this coat. Definitely rainy, but that's not gonna stop me. Let's go check out some cool vintage.
That's a great brand, a local brand.
I went, of course, to, I think it's called Mercantile. It's adorable, you guys. It's definitely a little on the pricier side, but it's a small local business full of a ton of local products featuring really cool, interesting stuff. So I got a couple things for myself, a couple things as gifts, a couple adorable Christmas cards for my 2 best girlfriends. So far, strong offering. And then I came to Zuto, which is this like little mini vintage antique mall. There's a lot of kitschy stuff in there, but there's a few furniture pieces that are beautiful. I love going into stores like this. Zuto Vintage is one of those kind of fun antique malls. Love the Christmas display as always. They pull out all the best Christmas stuff around this time of year, of course. And I loved that little marble table, you guys. If I didn't already have one for our entryway, I probably would have bought it. But I looked through all the Christmas stuff, found some beautiful things, although I'm just really trying to be picky about what I bring home, considering we already have several bins of Christmas decor. And there's a limit to how much I should probably spend on this stuff. But look how cute these bells are. Loving these tapers with Santa, although I left both behind. I was on a mission to find some cute little books and maybe some red and green kind of muted tones for our fireplace mantle. These were fun, kind of fake books where you could hide something, kind of fun for storage. I loved these 2, one red, one green. It was really fun to find this mug from my college, the University of Washington. Go Dogs! Here's my little stack of fun things that, oh my gosh, I'm just happy. I think I found some great stuff. And as always, I love to comb through and see if I can find any old world Christmas ornaments. I did find 2 today, and they are both so adorable. It was funny to see this little bride and groom. Look, a brunette bride and a little blondie groom. Me and Travis, so cute. I love this little cloche, but a little farmhouse for my taste. But gosh, look how cute all the little booths are set up for the holidays. I think I'm gonna head over to Pastiche, see if I see any can't miss furniture finds or anything else. I've been to Zuto Vintage before, but this was my first visit to Pastiche, an antique store here on Bainbridge Island, and you guys, I was blown away. This absolutely stunningly beautiful Christmas tree right when you walk up the steps They even had live birds in cages in the store. I always think it's so charming when stores have a little, pet that lives at the store. And then I got to hunting. You guys, this place is packed to the brim. As you can see, gallery hanging is a situation. If you are willing to comb through all the stacks, you will find some amazing treasures. I'm not gonna lie, some of the stuff is definitely pricey, but I would also argue worth the price. The historical value and quality level, the selection alone is worth it. This mirror made my jaw drop. So, couldn't get enough. The beautiful lampshades, the absolutely stunning tableware. There is so much vintage Christmas here, you guys. All the shiny bright ornaments you could possibly want. One of the best new antique shops I have found in a while. Oh my God, you guys, I totally just bought that mirror. I was not planning to buy a $300 mirror today, but $300 for that beautiful thing was like, I could not pass it up. I sent pictures, of course, to my favorite interior designer, my mother, of a few things that I was interested in. And she was like, that mirror, I think I just swooned. And I was like, that was my reaction. That was my reaction. You can see my mouth agape in the first clip where I filmed it. I was like, I'm dying. So here it is. It's in my car. I asked just casually, is that the best price you can do for me? He was like, yep, knock 20 bucks off. Not much, but I'll take my 20 bucks. Oh my gosh, look at the detailing. Think about what this is gonna look like above that fireplace mantle. I'm just like, I'm dying. I think I have a new excitement to go home and break tile on the mantle. It's happening. We're doing this. After heading home from our little trip, I got right back to work on the vision board for our home design. As you can see, I'm cutting out tons of images. A lot of moody tones, natural woods, and antique brass are coming out as design through lines. And I made some really great little labels for each space in our home as I gather different images together. And this continues to evolve over time. So beyond happy when these closet doors are finally installed, painted, trimmed, and completely finished. I had a little bit of a birthday week freak out back in August. I was turning 40, and in the week leading up to my birthday trip to Disneyland, my favorite place in the whole world, I was like, I cannot turn 40 without doors on my closets. I cannot go to bed every night staring at my clothing, trying to go to sleep. So I sort of panic ordered some bifold hollow core doors from one of the big box home improvement stores. The painting process has been quite a lengthy one, to be honest, and my schedule obviously didn't really support that. Working long hours in the classroom and then trying to cram this in on weekends certainly extended it. Well, here I am out of the garage. I've gotten to a semi-decent place with the painting. I'm just tired of working in the garage, to be honest. I'm ready to just get them in. Once they're in, I will do a little bit more touch-up painting, finish up the last of it, and I'm hoping that will just finish off this project. Whoops. I can't wait to do some shopping around for the trim work that's going to go around the door casings, and then also I'm going to start doing demo on all of the baseboards, other trim moldings, window casings, and start the very lengthy process of installing all of those pieces across the house. I'm thinking of it more as a really exciting challenge. I have never installed baseboards before. I've never done any of these sorts of things, and so I'm really excited to try everything that I've been researching. I went to Rejuvenation today. They got a lot of cool things, but they're mostly lighting. Since they have such beautiful hardware, I just kind of went for it. It's definitely a little spendier than some of the other just general hardware store options, but I couldn't find anything that was just quite my speed at the other stores. So this is the Massey knob. I'll be using this with a little square plate. These are the aged brass finish. Unfortunately, they were out of the unlacquered brass that I wanted to get, but I think this is still a really pretty option. Definitely a little pricey, but worth it. They're so heavy duty, beautiful weight, feel good in your hand, and I love the little plates behind them. They'll kind of look like that. And then here's all the hardware that came with the doors. Not super attractive, but maybe this won't show. If for any reason it does show, I'll probably just take it all down, possibly spray paint it if I need to. Gonna go ahead and see if we can get it together. Start the installation process. Wish me luck. So this is what we're working with right now. So I have these two closet door openings. And there's this little spot in the middle to divide them, which is very handy, but there's no panel back here. It's just solid closet. The whole thing's open. So I have two sets of bifold doors that are going in. You can see they still need quite a bit of touch up, but I'm just being really fastidious with all the finishings. And honestly, I just want to see what they look like up at this point. I've had them in the garage for weeks. Not to be really dramatic, but I feel like it's going to do a lot for my mental health just to have that visual clutter out of my world, especially around bedtime. I used to be an kind of insane insomniac, you guys, like really, really bad. And I worked so hard to overcome it when I was single. It's hard for me to wind down at the end of the day. I think if I just have like less visual clutter, a good book, which I just bought two great ones, so excited to read, it will just be a nice calming, soothing vibe in here. We just need to find the perfect light fixture so I don't have to look at that starfish anymore. Yay! Well, I'm having a small problem. The little bracket at the bottom sticks out so far it doesn't seem like it's gonna fit, which I'm like shocked. I want to regroup. Okay, had a chance to regroup, look at the problem, think it through, and I realized that the doors do actually fit the opening. Even if they didn't, I could cut the opening larger. It's like barely an inch difference. Right now, of course, there's the drywall, the framing, and then there's board to trim out that cased opening. I just started hacking away at that trim. Guess we're taking trim down. This is gonna become a larger can of worms than I thought. Oh, that's way easier than I thought. Well, admittedly, things with the closet have gotten a little more complicated than I thought, but I think it's gonna be an easy solution. I just need to get, instead of a 1-inch thick board, maybe a 1/4 inch thick board. That way I can recess the track, which I kind of wanted to do anyway because I don't want it to show. The way that it was set up before, you could see those like kind of cheap white metal tracks, and they are not the vibe. But when I pulled the track out and I just held the doors up there, they actually perfectly fit. So all I need to do is adjust the height of this slightly, and yay. So I think I'm gonna run to Home Depot, grab what I need, the 2 boards that I need for the tops of the closets. And I think while I'm there, I might also look for some trim that will go around the doors. Something that's a similar width, but maybe a little bit more traditional leaning, interesting, that will kind of go with the aesthetic of this remodel. I do believe we have a working closet door. Still needs touch-up painting and 3 more, but I just want to see these doors up. That's all I've wanted all day. I'm replacing these hinges that came with these doors with some new narrow utility hinges that I found at Home Depot. Satin brass finish, so when this little round piece, when it kind of pops out in the middle, when I open the closet door, it'll match the other hardware. I went ahead and put the tracks back up and this door is looking great. I'm so excited. I looked at some moldings for the door casings and there's a lot of great options. I'm right now deciding between rosettes or no rosettes. So I'm sure in an upcoming video, I'll have lots of examples and ideas to show you, and I'll probably need your advice. I am so excited about all the major progress that I finally made on these closet doors. They are up, they are beautiful, and with some more touch-up painting, they are going to be perfect. I've been spending some time in the background doing a little bit more touch-up painting. Soon we're gonna install the hardware, and in my upcoming video, I'll be sharing the final reveal of this beautiful project. And of course, the insane can of worms that this all starts, which is the rest of the doors and all the interior moldings. Get excited. Don't mind my packing. I'm getting ready to go visit my mom and stepdad for the holidays. We are so excited. There is like crazy amounts of freezing rain on the roads here in Seattle, but we are going to make it. First, I'm going to measure the location for the hardware. I went 36 inches from the floor and then centered it between that first little board area. 36 inches from the floor is standard height for knobs. Oh, that is the one. Look how nice. One thing I would mention is this isn't necessarily the optimal place to pull on that handle and have that door open. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I believe with physics it's supposed to be in the center of the door panel, but obviously I prefer the look of this sort of shaker cabinet door, and it's not that hard for me to manipulate it open. Stepping back to view my progress, and I know it's just installing knobs, you guys, but they are so beautiful. They're like the jewelry of your home. I absolutely love them. It's time to finish off this project so I can show you the big before and after, the big reveal of this closet installation. And keep in mind, of course, I'm still going to be installing all the woodwork trim around the doors, baseboards, everything. That's coming up in a future project. There's one more sneaky big before and after in this bedroom, you guys. It's that ceiling light fixture. I've had this starfish, I believe spray painted gold in the house since we moved in, and we finally found the perfect replacement. I'll tell you all about it in the next video. Brand new rubber mallet, probably in its most beautiful form right now before we really get to using it. As I have found over the course of some of these projects, the more nervous I get, that just means I'm on the right path. So I've been watching Home Alone a lot lately for the holidays, so I feel like I've got, you know, my tool ready.